it's Leah and welcome to my channel. If you're new here and wondering why I look like a crazy lady, it's because I took my braids out late last night, and all of the black girls know that taking your braids out can sometimes take just as long as it took to get them in. So after last night, I decided that I was not in the mood to then wash and deep condition, so I just split up my process into 2 days. But wanted to come on camera and introduce this vlog really quickly before we get into our day and the things that we have to do. If you're new here, I got laid off last August and I've been documenting my journey of being unemployed and unbothered, especially getting laid off from a job that I really did not enjoy and just wasn't happy at. I've been trying to be intentional about my next moves and kind of what's next for me. And so in this current season, I have actually been teaching Spanish, which has been so fun, such a great experience. My degree is actually in Spanish, but I've never had the opportunity to do anything with it. And so, you know, I've gotten in the classroom, I'm teaching, using my Spanish, and just really enjoying the experience for what it is and seeing what I like, what I don't like, and not even putting pressure on myself to figure out my long-term career and kind of what comes next and what I'm going to do forever and what's my purpose and all those sorts of things, because that's just too overwhelming. So we're taking it one step at a time, and I want to document the process. Obviously, because I'm in the classroom, I can't be having the kiddos on camera, but I'm officially on a spring break. I'm so excited to be on spring break. And if you are a teacher or if you know a teacher, you need to show appreciation for all the teachers in your life, because teaching is so much work. It requires so much energy, and teachers truly are not paid enough money. Like, I did not realize this until I started teaching. It is so much work. There's so many things that you have to prep. You have to be intentional. You have to manage the classroom. You have to set boundaries. Like, you're doing a million things at once. And honestly, I have a new appreciation for teachers since stepping into the classroom. But because there's so much that you have to do, I feel like I have not had any energy or any time to do any of the other adulting things that need to get done. And so that is what we are doing this week. We are catching up on our adulting. So we're doing the basic maintenance, which is hair, nails, brows. Haven't decided what I'm doing to my hair yet, but we're at least gonna wash it and then deep condition it today. Then I have a ton of other adulting things to do. Get groceries. I need to clean up. I need to focus on my meal prep because I'm doing a 60-day transformation challenge at my gym. Like, if you couldn't tell, we have a lot of things to do, and I'm trying to be productive and use my time as best as I can this spring break so that next week when I go back to work, I'm ready to hit the ground running. So I thought it would be fun to bring you guys along with me as we are catching up on the adulting things during our spring break. So that was a long way to say we have a lot to do, but first things first, we are going to wash this dirty hair, and then I'll pick you guys back up so that we can get into our day. But welcome to a new vlog, and let's get into it. So as you can see, I've slicked back my hair, put on this little headband since I don't have gel or anything to help with the little flyaways, and threw on some leggings and a shirt under my hoodie so that we can go on our walk. It isn't super hot, but it's not super cold. Okay, it's currently 44, but feels like 38, but with the sun, I think I'll be okay. I feel like this is actually perfect walking weather because it's not too hot, it's not too cold, and when you're walking, you're warm up a little bit. So we're going to go on a walk. After our walk, we have to, well, actually, back up. Before my walk, I need to go to the mailroom, which I absolutely hate doing because our mailroom is a hot mess and it takes forever to find your stuff. But I need to pick up a package, run to the bank, then we're gonna go do our walk. And then after our walk, I need to plan all of my post-spring break curriculum for the students. This is something that I really don't want to do. So I was like, let's do it at the beginning of spring break so that we can get it over with and not worry about it towards the end, because I'm really not going to want to do it towards the end of the week. So I think I'm gonna go to a coffee shop to make it just a little bit more fun and a little bit more enjoyable instead of just doing it in my apartment, so I can get out and, you know, curate a vibe that's gonna inspire me to push through getting this post spring break curriculum done for the students. And that's like the main thing that I need to do today. It's 12:25, so we still have a decent amount of time left in the day. So gonna take advantage of the rest of the afternoon and try and be productive. So yeah, that is on our afternoon to-do list for today. So let's go ahead and get into our afternoon. We made it back home. Originally, I was going to do my work in the coffee shop, but my phone was about to die. So I just decided, let's come back home and do our work there. So we took our tea to go. I actually ended up getting my drink for free, which I was so happy about. The barista was like, that's always a good day. And I was like, I know. So we got our stuff, took it to go, and now I am back home. Obviously, I can't really document when I'm in the classroom. This could kind of be a great time to explain what I mean when I say I have prep work that I need to do, because some people may not know what I mean by that and what the teaching life is like. So first things first, I am doing a short-term teaching job for 7th and 8th graders. So it is middle school. So I think the ages that I'm teaching around is 12 to like 14, and I am teaching Spanish. It's a little bit different than if you were just subbing for a day or two, where you just kind of come in, the teacher leaves everything that you need to do, and then you just follow the teacher's plan. But I am gonna be there for quite a little bit, basically the rest of the whole entire semester. So I have a lot more things that I have to do on the day to day. One of the things that I need to do on my spring break is prep the students' bell work. So with my 7th and with my 8th grade, I have 2 Spanish classes that I am teaching. The first is exploratory Spanish. So these are the people that are having their entry-level Spanish lessons, never took any Spanish classes before, and really starting from beginner level. And then the second class I am teaching is Spanish 1. So I have 3 exploratory Spanish classes and I have 3 Spanish 1 classes, and obviously 2 completely different curriculums and things that I'm doing within those different levels. So for my exploratory Spanish kids, each day they have a bell ringer, and the bell ringer is a different theme. So on Mondays, we have Lugares Lunes, which is like places Mondays. So like each Monday they're learning about a different country and just getting exposure to the different various countries in South America, Central America, Latin America, Europe, just like countries all over the world. They learn about the countries and then they're asking you questions about the countries. Typically there's like a video component where they get to watch like a travel guide about Spain or Mexico or whatever. Then on Tuesdays, it's Videos Martes, which is Video Tuesday. Themes flow a little bit better in Spanish than they do when you translate them to English, but neither here nor there. So they watch a video about maybe history or sometimes it can be another place. Like it's a video about anything, all different types of topics and maybe cultural practices where they're just learning and getting to watch a video about a cool custom or culture that is different from their own. And then Wednesday we have Música Miércoles, which is Music Wednesdays. Thursdays are Jaja Jueves, which is like a joke on Friday, or on Thursday, excuse me. And then on Friday they do Duolingo. So because I am a long-term sub, I need to complete the bell ringers for the rest of this semester and the time that I am going to be teaching. So Duolingo Friday is easy because they just log into their computers and they're doing Duolingo. But I need to find jokes, appropriate jokes for 7th and 8th graders for Jaja Jueves. I need to find some music and artists for Música Miércoles. This might take a little bit because I need to vet the lyrics and then I need to vet the music videos to make sure it is age and school appropriate. And then I need to do Video Martes, which also is going to take a little bit of time because I need to figure out what in the world I want the videos to be about and what sorts of topics I want to cover with the students. And then for Lugares Lunes, I also need to decide what countries or what cities I want to expose them to. So I need to complete my goal is to complete bell work for the next month so that I'm good to go and don't have to do any more things for the bell work, so that is set for the next few weeks and we're all good, everything's vetted, good to go. But then the other thing that I like to do is to actually plan out what activities that I need to do for the next 4 weeks, because the curriculum that I'm teaching from is a fully immersive curriculum. And so what that means is I'm not sitting there teaching the kids grammar and like how to conjugate. They are learning through reading and reading comprehension, because reading comprehension proves the most results. So they are learning through reading stories and practicing comprehension and different things rather than just a typical Spanish class, which is how I learned Spanish in middle school, which is where you're learning grammar, you're learning how to conjugate, like you're learning that foundation. So each unit, my students are reading various stories throughout the unit, and then they're doing reading comprehension. They're also listening to other songs and like trying to fill in the blank for the lyrics or listening comprehension. They have writing assessments. And so this is mainly for Spanish 1, not really my exploratory Spanish, since they are obviously exploratory. But my Spanish 1, it's fully immersive. In the class, I teach in all Spanish. The students have to speak in Spanish, and the teacher has them playing a pinwheel game. So they each get 3 clothespins a day that they put on their little shirts. And if someone hears them speaking English, they can yell pizza and like take their little pinwheel. So that requires a lot of preparation, not going to lie. I feel like when I first started, because I didn't know what they were doing for the week or what was coming next, like it just gave me way too much anxiety. So I have found that if I plan out the whole entire week and I kind of know like, okay, on Monday we should be doing this, Tuesday we should be doing this, Wednesday, and so on throughout the week, it just helps me feel better and be more confident, especially because it is Spanish 1. I like to be prepared because sometimes the activities are a little complex and I need to simplify it with the basic language that the kids have so that they understand what I'm trying to communicate with them. So I am going to plan out the next 4 weeks of what things the students should be doing each and every day based off of the curriculum that I have. And then obviously if they don't get to certain things or some things take more time than other, I just adjust the schedule as I go and move things to other days rather than rushing and trying to say, okay, on Monday we have to get through all of this, because they're middle school. So things take longer than you would expect them to. They're not in college, they're little kids. So I like to give them the time that they need. Also, big thing is like not giving kids homework and trying to do everything within that 50-minute class period. So time management is super important. And the reason that the kids are not getting time to go home and do homework and stuff is because Google Translate, AI, and cheating. Okay, I actually had some little cheaters thinking they were getting over, but obviously I know that you're in Spanish 1, so you're not gonna have perfectly conjugated Spanish sentences when you've only been taking Spanish for 2 semesters. So I very quickly learned my lesson, and that is they need to do everything within the class period where I can have my eyes on them, help them, and see what they are doing. So all of that to say, I plan, but I also adjust as I see in real time if they need more time, if we get through something quick. So this just gives me a good idea of like what I have coming, what I need to get done, and kind of helps me manage my time in the classroom and the pace that we get through the lessons. So all of that to say, it is a lot of things that I am trying to manage and think about, and that is why on my break, or actually right now, I want to plan out the bell works and the overall curriculum for both exploratory Spanish and Spanish 1 for the next month. So that way when I go back to school, it's already there, it's already done, and I'm not trying to manage the classroom while also prepping and preparing each and every night, because that just ended up taking up way too much of my energy and my time. So those are the 2 main things that I need to do. Luckily, before I went on break, I printed out every single worksheet that my exploratory Spanish and my Spanish 1 is going to need for the next lessons that we will be starting when we get back from break. So that is already done, but it's just like so many things they're little things, but they add up, and then it becomes a big thing because there's so many little things that you need to do. So that was a really long-winded talk, but I thought it could be kind of cool just to share like what I mean when I say I have prep that I need to do for teaching. And again, shouting it to the rooftops, teachers need to get paid more money, okay? Teachers need to be paid more money because they do a lot of work, and I really have a new appreciation for teachers and the fact that they honestly, most teachers really love what they do. They love the kids, and they pour their heart and soul into this profession, and just want to show my gratitude for them, because I've only been doing this for about 2 months, and there's a lot of work and a lot of love and energy that goes in behind the scenes and outside of the classroom. So yeah, anyways, let me stop putting this off and finally just get to it and do the work so that this weight can be lifted off my shoulders. So thanks for coming to my teacher talk that I wasn't planning on doing. Let me now get into actually doing the prep work, and then I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Welcome to day 4 of spring break. I can't believe we're already on day 4, and I'm so sad. I'm like, break is going by too quickly, too quickly. I really wish we had 2 weeks, because I feel like the first week I just need to grind to catch up, and then I feel like the second week would be the week of rest and restoration, but we're going to make the 1 week that we get at work. So I'm grateful for even having 1 week off. But today we have quite a few things that we need to do. So I am meeting with my trainer to do a stretch session, because my gym offers a complimentary stretch session, which I have never done, and I have been so sore and so tight. So I'm like, let me use this nice little perk and do a stretch session with my trainer. And at 2, we are going to get these eyebrows done. I'm so ready to get my eyebrows done. And then I also have some other errands to run. So right now we're going to head to Walmart so that I can restock on my seasonings and also just some other household items like hand soap, those sorts of things. And then I did a Sam's Club pickup order and I did a Target pickup order. Typically, I like to get all of my cleaning supplies and my toiletries from Walmart. So I would just get everything from Walmart. But a lot of the times Target has a deal where if you spend $50 on select household items, you get a $15 gift card back. So I went to look yesterday and they had that deal going. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. So I just got like all of my cleaning supplies, like Lysol. I got my, what else did I get? Lysol. I got like my marble spray for our countertops and all those sorts of things at Target. And I just did a pickup order. And then same for Sam's Club. Throughout the week, I have been trying to meal prep my lunch and I've been eating the same thing every single day for the most part. But I feel like I spend so much more money getting like my applesauce, my skinny popcorn, my fruit snacks at Kroger or Walmart because I can spend the same price at Sam's Club and get like way more. So I did a pickup order for those two places, and then the things that I couldn't get from Target and the things that I couldn't get from Sam's Club, I'm gonna go and pick up from Walmart. Doing a pickup order also has helped me stay on budget because I myself am not going into the store to shop and just pick up whatever I see. I do it online. If someone else shops for me, I pick it up and we're done. We're not spending any extra money. So that has been very, very helpful in terms of sticking to my budget. So yeah, we have errands to run, we have a few appointments, and then just need to catch up on a few things from the other days this week that I didn't get to finish, which shouldn't take me too long. So yeah, that is our day for today. Busy, 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 but slowly and surely we are getting caught up with all of our adulting tasks that we have not had time to do. But let's hurry up and do our Walmart run. And then after Walmart, we're going to head to the gym. So I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Bye, friends. Back home after all of our errands. So we got everything that we had on the agenda done for today, which is always such a good feeling. So round of applause for me for actually getting the things done that I needed to get done. So just a quick grocery haul of all of the things that we got today. So I think I said this earlier and I can't remember how much detail I went into, but so at the beginning of each month, I like to sit down and keep a list of what things I need to re-up on. And so I built out just an Excel sheet, like all of the toiletries that I know I need, all the cleaning supplies that I know I need, all of the cooking supplies that I know I need. And then I update that tracker each month, or I try and do it each month. Don't always do it every single month, but I try and update it each month. And then that lets me know what am I good on, what items are running low on stock, and like what items am I out of. And so I've been trying to do this so that I can save money and make sure I'm not buying duplicates if I already have things at home. And also I've just found it easier to buy certain things in bulk, because then I end up spending less money instead of re-upping on the same exact thing every single week like I have a tendency to do. So we re-upped on our snacks, and we re-upped on our toiletries, and we re-upped on our cleaning supplies today. And I know I said earlier we hit up Target, we hit up Walmart, and we hit up Sam's Club. Target, Sam's Club, online orders. Walmart, we went in and shopped ourselves. But the online orders and then pickup truly is a game changer. It helps you stick to your budget, and it makes you use your time way more efficiently. I literally got to Sam's Club, and within 2 minutes, the guy was knocking on my window to come and put the stuff in my trunk. So that is definitely a very nice thing that has come out of COVID and that I greatly appreciate. Okay, so let's get into our grocery haul. First things first, we have our Shirley Temple Poppy. This hits so good. I got Shirley Temple Poppy, and then I like the Olipop Apple Crisp. So these are the two things that I like to drink with my lunch each day. And then I also found this protein water. I think I said this, but I am doing a 60-day challenge with my gym, and the winner gets a cash prize. And so throughout the challenge, I'm trying to focus on protein, and I've been having a hard time finding protein like bars and protein shakes that actually taste good to me. And I found this water from Simple Truth, and it actually tasted good. So we have protein water. We got some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue. We got some spray butter for our potatoes. Then we got some olive oil, because I ran out of olive oil, which truthfully is so random. And then we were low on a few seasonings, so we got some black pepper, because obviously you need black pepper for everything. And then we got some garlic powder, because you also need garlic powder for everything. And then we got some onion powder. So I think those were all of the food re-ups that I needed to do when I went to Walmart. So honestly, I pretty much had everything in terms of seasonings and sauces and food. So that was pretty easy to re-up on. And then we got some hand lotion. I like to have different hand lotion in each of our bathrooms. So one for master, one for the kitchen. I really like to have lemon scented soaps and stuff in the kitchen. I don't know, it just smells clean to me. And then lastly, one for the guest room. So we got all of our hand lotions. Then I think that was everything. That was everything that we got from Walmart. Oh wait, no, I lied. So I got a new car, and I need to pack like my, I like just want to get some like basic toiletries and stuff, so I have it in my car just in case I ever need it. And why did Walmart have this cute wine, like crocodile style makeup pouch for $4? I think it was $5, but like this is beautiful. And I was like, this is giving grown, this is giving sexy, this is perfect to put all my little toiletries in my car so that if I ever need them, I have them. So we got that, and then I got some hand lotion, because especially during this like indie winter, my hands have been so dry, my face have been so dry, everything has been so dry because it's been so cold. So we got some lotion, and then we got some deodorant, because of course you always want to have deodorant just in case you need it. And then everything else like hair ties, lip gloss, perfume, all those things I already have here at home. So I'm gonna stock up this cute little bag and put it in my car so that she is good to go. So that is everything that I got from Walmart. Walmart was super easy, super quick. Then from Target, we got some granite cleaner or quartz and stone cleaner for like countertops. We got some Lysol. We got some Shouts. I got my dish soap. I got my paper plates. We also did our laundry detergent. I have not soft skin. I have sensitive skin, so I like to use the all clear dish detergent, or not dish detergent, laundry detergent. We got our soap from Target. We got our body EOS lotion from Target. And then I got paper towels and oh, two things. Technically from Walmart, but forgot to show them. We got some Ziploc bags, and then we got some mini cups with lids for lunch because I like to put my sauces and granola in these as well. So that is everything that we got from Target. Yeah. And then finally from Walmart, I got my plug-ins. If you know, these are so expensive, and basically for the same price, you get way more if you go to Sam's Club. So we got our Glade smell goods, and then we got our Airwick smell goods because I have two warmers, so I just get both scents. Then we got our skinny popcorn, which I love the skinny popcorn, but I really wish they sold the Boom Chicka Pop in the yellow bag in bulk, individual packs because it's so good. We got our Go-Go Squeeze. Yes, I'm in my mid/late 20s and I still like a Go-Go applesauce. Boom. We got our Mott's fruit snacks. And then the last thing that we got that I'm not about to carry over here is a case of water. So all of those things now, with the addition of all those things, we are completely stocked up on toiletries, household cleaning supplies, and our snacks. So the only thing that I really should need throughout the week is really like my fruits and veggies, and I should have most of my meats because I also like to stock up on like chicken, ground beef, shrimp, and tilapia, so that at all times I have a protein source. And then yeah, it makes my life so much easier, helps me save money even though I'm paying more up front, but it's been working for me. So yeah, that is our haul. Now I am going to go enjoy the rest of this 80-degree day. Honestly, anytime that the sun comes out and it is nice and hot, I want ice cream. I crave ice cream, and that is problematic because I'm pretty sure I'm lactose intolerant. But we might have to go get us some ice cream. We'll see. Maybe we'll get some ice cream. I don't know, but we're gonna enjoy the rest of our day, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Peace out, friends. Who is this? We got our hair done, and honestly, The hair eats. Everyone's telling me it's giving Alicia Keys, and I'm not mad about it. It's so neat. It looks so good. But let me tell you, yesterday I was in the braid shop for almost 10 hours, and I thought that getting the front of my hair cornrowed was gonna save me time. So I got there at 10 a.m. and did not leave until 7:30. I literally had the worst attitude. I was so hungry, first of all. I was so thirsty. And then third of all, I have never been in the African shop that long. At max, it's been 6 hours. So I definitely was not expecting 10. So that really was a pain. So you guys did not see me yesterday, but we got our hair done. And we really like it. It looks cute. So one thing about braids, you are good to go. You don't have to worry about anything except for putting on your bonnet and oiling your scalp, and that's what we need right now. So I'm definitely glad that I ended up going with this cute style, tried something new, but also something that's going to be convenient for work and working out and going to the gym. So anyways, after I got my braids done yesterday, I ended up going to see my grandma because it was her 90th birthday. So shout out to the goat Patricia Ann on turning 90 years young. So we celebrated her yesterday, and then now I'm back home and actually going to a game night with my friends. This year, my friends are trying something new where we rotate the house that hosts each month. So I did the beginning of the year, and then last month was my friend's birthday, so we did something for her, and now we are doing a game night. So we're trying to rotate and make sure that we all get together at least once a month, which, you know, as adults, that you have to schedule time to see your friends, which is crazy because everyone's busy and has things that they're doing. But we have been pretty consistent with it the last 3 months of the year, so I'm very proud of us. But tonight we're just going to have a game night, some pizza, and chill. So this is like the perfect way to kind of end and wrap up our spring break, is spending time with the people that we love. We got our family time, and now it's time for friends. So I'll vlog just a little bit, but honestly probably going to try and enjoy the night and just hang out with my people. So just wanted to come in, show the hair now that the hair is done and looking cute, and then yeah, let's hurry up and go to game night because we are running about 45 minutes late. But I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, friends. Already got eliminated.